Timing is the beat. Rhythm is the give and take, the song, the combat scenario. The compensation between the two opponents makes the combat scenario. With this in mind, we break down rhythm to practice manipulating it. To break down rhythm, we have to explore timing options. The way we've broken this down is showing timing as a beat. And doing this like music, we have whole beats, half beats. And to make it even more simple, we assign them numbers. 1, 1.5, 2, and there's also a half, which is more like an initiation timing. And we will demonstrate these here. All one needs to do to control the rhythm is to use timing and be observant of the timing. To one's advantage, distancing can be used to alter rhythm, but only in that the timing thus changes and we are allowed to observe that through our training and experience. We must be sensitive to the rhythm, which allows us to instinctually change the timing. But in normal combat training, when we explore the timing, we teach ourselves how to recognize changes in rhythm easier. Just like when a musician learns basic 4/4 beat, they program that so they don't have to think about it. They just travel on top of it, so to speak. To break down the numerical assignments to timing, we usually start with the timing of 2. Timing of 2 is that basic timing where somebody attacks, you defend at the same time of the attack, a block, a dodge, that sort of thing. And on 2, that's when you counterattack. That's not a very realistic combat sort of timing, but it's a timing that allows us to pick up a technique and learn it. Oftentimes when we first learn a technique, we don't have the proper timing of the technique, which is the true application. And we can see this in a lot of martial art techniques. We see a technique, it looks effective, but in the back of our mind, we can kind of see that there's something missing. When we first learn a technique, you can apply it to any timing, and that's the way one can truly be adaptive, is be able to apply any one grappling, striking, momentum receiving technique and apply it to any timing. And that's our ability to adapt, breaking it down and learning to approach those signals, so to speak, the signals that tells us that we should move now or move a second later. The timing of 1.5 is an accented beat. The attack comes in and we react to it a half beat late. So it's still somewhat of a springing motion and it seems very quick to the opponent, and it's a lot harder for the opponent to block or dodge. The timing of 1 is a very significant timing, and a lot of beginning students don't approach this, but then again, a lot of black belt students never approach this timing. The timing of 1 is the unity timing. In other words, when somebody attacks, you counterattack at the same time. We call this, in our martial arts, a receive. That we can receive the attack without trying to interfere with it, without trying to block it, without trying to stop it first. But knowing the angle, knowing your distance, knowing your timing, knowing your technique, we can attack the opponent as they attack us. And there's a lot of training involved in being able to do that. But then again, when someone is primed to win a conflict, oftentimes they instinctually use the timing of 1, the unity timing. Somebody attacks them, they don't spend a lot of time trying to defend themselves. They might even take a strike or allow themselves to be grabbed, but at the same time, they are dominating the opponent with a superior angle, a superior leverage, superior momentum, even superior aggressiveness. The next timing is the timing of half. The timing of half is very significant. It's very important to be able to move into the realm of half timing to dominate a fight. A lot of times the timing of one will end a fight, because what happens in the timing of one is that the person is moving forward with their weight and momentum on all their speed, and if you move at the same time as they attack, oftentimes the opponent's attack works against them because they are literally running into you, your fist, your foot, your technique. The timing of half is something that allows you to take advantage of the initiation of the attack. In other words, the timing of half is before someone actually throws their punch, you're able to pick up on their initiation, but you attack them first. Very simple. Half, one, one half, and two.